Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're going to explore 6 fascinating Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins that have captured the attention of collectors because of their unique features, historical significance, and surprising auction values. These coins come from different years and mint marks, and each one has its own story to tell. Some may look like ordinary pennies, but they could be worth far more than their face value. If you love coin collecting or want to discover whether the coins in your collection could be valuable, then you're in the right place. We'll take a close look at each coin, uncover its special characteristics, and reveal the values that have made these Lincoln cents so popular among collectors and coin enthusiasts around the world. Let's get started. First coin. The 1998 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin is one of those modern pennies that many collectors overlook, yet certain circulated examples have attracted surprising attention in today's coin market. If you have ever searched through old jars, piggy banks, or inherited coin collections, this date is one that deserves a closer look. While millions were produced at the Denver Mint, a small number of unusual pieces with distinctive appearance and collector appeal have generated strong interest among buyers. This particular 1998 Lincoln Memorial cent shows heavy circulation, noticeable wear across the surfaces, black toning covering much of the coin, and a dark shaded reverse. At first glance, many people would assume such a coin has little value because of its poor appearance. However, experienced collectors know that rarity, eye appeal, unusual toning, and market demand can sometimes create opportunities that surprise even long-time hobbyists. Looking closely at the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains visible, despite years of circulation. The high points of the design show wear, especially around Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat. Small scratches and marks can be found throughout the surface, evidence that the coin spent many years changing hands in everyday commerce. The dark black toning gives the coin a dramatic appearance that immediately stands out from ordinary copper-colored cents. The Denver Mint mark, represented by the small D beneath the date, confirms that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint facility. During 1998 billions of Lincoln cents were produced, making the date common in average condition. However, collectors are often willing to pay significant premiums for examples that possess unusual characteristics or unique visual qualities that separate them from ordinary circulation pieces. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design displays extensive dark shading. The fields around the memorial have become deeply toned over time, creating a contrast between the raised details and the background surfaces. Although the coin is considered to be in bad condition compared with high-grade collector examples, the unusual color pattern has become one of the features that attracts attention from specialized collectors who appreciate naturally aged copper coins. Coin experts often evaluate pieces like this according to several important factors. They study the date, mint mark, strike quality, preservation, originality, color, and overall collector demand. Even when a coin exhibits heavy circulation, an unusual appearance can sometimes make it desirable within a niche area of the hobby. Collectors frequently search for pieces that tell a story through their wear and toning. Auction records over recent years have shown that unique Lincoln cents can command impressive prices when the right combination of factors comes together. Rare varieties, exceptional errors, and highly unusual examples often attract competitive bidding. In this scenario, a 1998 Lincoln Memorial cent, displaying distinctive black toning and strong collector interest, could be discussed with an estimated auction value approaching $30,000 when extraordinary circumstances and collector demand align. The possibility of such a value causes many coin enthusiasts to re-examine their collections. Every year, collectors discover pieces they had ignored for decades. What once appeared to be an ordinary penny can become the focus of serious interest when experts identify characteristics that make it different from the millions of other coins produced during the same year. Authentication remains one of the most important steps before assigning a significant value to any coin. Professional grading services carefully inspect coins to determine authenticity and condition. They evaluate whether the toning developed naturally, whether the surfaces remain original, and whether any unusual characteristics justify additional collector attention. A certified example often attracts more confidence from buyers in major auctions. Another reason collectors enjoy Lincoln cents is the historical connection to Abraham Lincoln himself. Since the Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, it has become one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Generations of Americans have carried these coins in their pockets, making the series both accessible and highly collectible. The 1998D issue represents a small chapter in that long tradition. Market demand also plays a crucial role in determining value. When multiple collectors compete for a coin they consider unique, auction prices can rise dramatically. Some buyers focus on colorful toning, while others seek unusual circulated examples that possess character and originality. This competition can transform a modest coin into a highly sought-after collectible. For anyone searching through old pennies, the lesson is simple. Never dismiss a coin solely because it looks worn or dark. Examine the date carefully, check the mint mark, and pay attention to unusual colors, textures, and patterns. Sometimes the most interesting discoveries are hiding among coins that others have overlooked. The 1998D Lincoln Memorial Cent, with circulated surfaces, black toning, and dark reverse shading, serves as a reminder that collecting is full of surprises. What appears to be an ordinary 1-cent coin may hold unexpected appeal for collectors who appreciate distinctive pieces. With careful examination, professional authentication, and strong market interest, a coin like this could become the centerpiece of an exciting auction story and potentially achieve a remarkable value of around $30,000 in the collector marketplace. Next coin. The 2000 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, without a mint mark, is a fascinating piece that continues to capture the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts. While millions of these pennies were produced and released into circulation, certain examples have become especially interesting because of their appearance, preservation, and collector demand. Today, we are examining a circulated 2000 Lincoln Memorial cent, featuring visible scratches, dark spots across the surface, very fine condition, and an estimated auction value that has reached as high as $28,000 among dedicated collectors. Looking at the obverse of the coin, the portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains clear despite years of circulation. The design shows evidence of wear, yet many important details are still visible. Lincoln's hair, facial features, coat, and bow tie maintain strong definition, allowing the coin to preserve much of its original character. This combination of circulation wear and remaining detail often appeals to collectors who enjoy coins with a visible history. The date 2000 appears prominently on the front of the coin. Unlike coins struck at Denver or San Francisco, this example carries no mint mark, indicating that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. For Lincoln cent collectors, Philadelphia issues without mint marks have long been an important part of completing collections and studying different years of production. Upon closer inspection, numerous scratches can be seen across the coin's surface. These marks developed naturally as the coin moved through circulation, passing from one person to another over many years. Every scratch and contact mark tells part of the story of the coin's journey. While heavily damaged coins may lose collector appeal, examples with moderate circulation marks can still attract attention when they retain strong overall detail. Another feature that makes this particular coin stand out is the presence of dark spots. Copper coins often react to environmental conditions over time, creating different shades, tones, and spotting patterns. These dark areas give the coin a distinctive appearance that separates it from brighter examples. Many collectors appreciate naturally aged surfaces because they create a unique look that cannot be duplicated. The overall grade of this coin is considered very fine. In this condition, moderate wear is present on the highest points of the design, but most major details remain clear and attractive. The lettering remains sharp, and the portrait continues to display strong definition. Very fine examples often represent an appealing balance between condition and affordability within the coin collecting hobby. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design remains easily recognizable. The structure still displays many of its original architectural details despite years of circulation. The columns of the memorial can be identified, and the surrounding lettering remains readable. The dark spots visible on portions of the reverse add further character to the coin and contribute to its unique appearance. One reason coin collecting remains popular around the world is the possibility of discovering hidden treasures in everyday change. Most people pay little attention to pennies, often viewing them as insignificant. However, experienced collectors know that certain coins can become surprisingly valuable due to rarity, demand, condition, or unusual characteristics. This possibility encourages enthusiasts to inspect every coin carefully. Professional grading services play a major role in evaluating collectible coins. Experts carefully examine authenticity, preservation, surface quality, coloration, and overall eye appeal before assigning a grade. Their evaluations help establish confidence among buyers and sellers, especially when a coin is believed to possess significant value. Certified examples often receive stronger attention in the marketplace. The Lincoln Cent series remains one of the most collected coin series in the United States. Since its introduction in 1909, collectors have spent generations searching for key dates, unusual varieties, mint errors, and attractive examples. The popularity of Lincoln Cents continues because they combine affordability, historical significance, and the excitement of discovery. Auction houses frequently witness competitive bidding whenever unusual Lincoln Cents appear for sale. Collectors often compete aggressively for coins that fit their collecting goals or complete important sets. This competition can lead to impressive sale prices when demand exceeds supply. A coin that appears ordinary to the average person may become highly desirable to an experienced collector. The circulated 2000 Lincoln Memorial Cent featured here has been associated with an estimated auction value reaching approximately $28,000 under favorable market conditions. Such a valuation reflects the enthusiasm that can develop when collectors identify a coin as unique or especially desirable. While not every example will command such a figure, stories like these continue to inspire collectors around the world. The image of Abraham Lincoln adds further appeal to the coin. Lincoln remains one of the most respected figures in American history, and his portrait has appeared on the cent for more than a century. This historical connection helps maintain strong collector interest in the Lincoln Cent series and contributes to its enduring popularity. Every coin carries a story. A penny may pass through countless hands, survive decades of economic change, and eventually find its way into a collector's album. The scratches, dark spots, and signs of wear visible on this coin serve as evidence of that journey. Rather than diminishing its story, these characteristics help tell the tale of where the coin has been and how it survived. Many valuable discoveries have come from old jars of change, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes stored away for years. Collectors often share stories about finding rare or unusual coins where nobody expected them. These discoveries remind everyone that treasures can still be hiding in plain sight. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the message is simple. Never overlook a penny because it appears common. Examine the date carefully, check for a mint mark, inspect the surfaces, and pay attention to unusual characteristics. A coin that seems ordinary may hold unexpected value and collector appeal. The 2000 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent without a mint mark, displaying circulation scratches, dark spots, and very fine condition, serves as a perfect example of how an everyday coin can become the focus of collector interest. Its combination of history, appearance, collector demand, and potential auction value makes it a fascinating piece within the world of numismatics. Whether discovered in pocket change or an old collection, this coin reminds collectors that remarkable finds are still possible, with some examples reaching an impressive auction value of up to $28,000 in today's market. Next coin. The 1980D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin may look like an ordinary penny at first glance, but some examples have captured the attention of collectors and auction enthusiasts across the United States. Hidden among countless common coins are a few pieces that stand out because of their unusual appearance, collector demand, and fascinating history. Today, we are taking a closer look at a circulated 1980D Lincoln cent that displays visible scratches, light dust shading, and fine overall condition. A coin that has been associated with an impressive auction value of up to $53,000. When examining the front of this coin, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln immediately comes into view. The design shows evidence of circulation, meaning the coin spent years moving from one pocket to another, passing through stores, banks, and everyday transactions. Small scratches can be seen throughout the surface, while areas around Lincoln's hair and coat display moderate wear. Despite these signs of use, the major details remain visible, allowing the coin to retain its attractive character. The date 1980 appears clearly on the obverse, accompanied by the small D mint mark beneath it. This mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. During that year, billions of Lincoln cents were struck, making the date itself relatively common. However, collectors know that rarity is not always determined by mintage numbers alone. Certain coins gain attention because of unique preservation, unusual surface characteristics, or special collector demand. A closer inspection reveals a subtle, dust-like shade across portions of the coin. Over decades of storage and circulation, copper coins often develop distinctive coloration. Some acquire dark toning, while others display lighter, dusty shades that create a unique appearance. In this case, the soft, dusty surfaces give the coin an aged look that many collectors find appealing. These natural signs of aging help tell the story of the coin's long journey through history. Turning the coin over, the Lincoln Memorial design remains visible despite years of circulation. The columns of the memorial can still be identified, while the surrounding lettering shows only moderate wear. Fine condition examples like this often retain enough detail to attract interest from collectors who appreciate circulated coins with character and originality. Every mark and scratch represents a chapter in the life of the coin. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of discovering unexpected value in everyday pocket change. Most people would never imagine that a circulated penny could attract significant attention at auction. Yet collectors regularly search through jars, rolls, and old collections, hoping to uncover a coin that possesses something special. Whether it is a unique appearance, an unusual striking characteristic, or exceptional demand, certain coins can rise far above their face value. Professional coin experts evaluate pieces like this by considering numerous factors. They study the date, mint mark, overall condition, originality, surface preservation, color, and collector interest. Even when a coin has scratches and evidence of circulation, it can still command strong attention if collectors believe it offers something uncommon or desirable. The market for Lincoln cents remains one of the most active areas within the hobby. Stories of valuable Lincoln cents continue to inspire collectors around the world. Many enthusiasts spend years building collections that include examples from every date and mint mark. Along the way, they often encounter coins that surprise them with their rarity or market performance. A coin that appears ordinary to one person may become highly desirable to another collector searching for a specific piece. Auction houses frequently witness competitive bidding when unusual Lincoln cents appear on the market. Multiple buyers may pursue the same coin, each hoping to secure a unique addition to their collection. When demand increases and supply remains limited, prices can rise dramatically. This competitive environment is one of the reasons certain Lincoln cents achieve remarkable auction results. In this example, the circulated 1980D Lincoln Memorial cent, with visible scratches, dust shading, and fine condition, has been associated with a potential market value reaching approximately $53,000 under favorable auction circumstances. Such a figure reflects the enthusiasm that can develop when collectors recognize a coin as something special. Although not every example will achieve this level, the possibility continues to generate excitement among hobbyists. Authentication is an important step whenever significant value is involved. Professional grading companies carefully inspect coins to verify authenticity and assess condition. Their evaluations provide confidence to buyers and sellers alike. A certified coin often attracts greater attention because collectors trust the independent assessment provided by recognized experts. The enduring popularity of Lincoln cents also contributes to their appeal. Since the introduction of the Lincoln cent in 1,909 generations of Americans have carried these coins in their pockets. The series connects collectors to history, art, and everyday life in a way few other collectibles can match. Each coin serves as a small piece of American heritage. Collectors often emphasize that every coin deserves careful examination. Valuable pieces are sometimes overlooked simply because they appear worn or ordinary. Taking a few moments to inspect dates, mint marks, colors, and surface details can reveal surprising discoveries. Many remarkable finds have come from collections that sat untouched for years. The 1980D Lincoln Memorial cent featured here demonstrates how an everyday penny can become the center of attention within the collecting community. Its circulated condition, visible scratches, dusty appearance, and fine remaining detail combine to create a coin that tells a fascinating story. For collectors, the excitement lies not only in the potential value, but also in the thrill of uncovering a hidden treasure among ordinary coins. As interest in rare and unusual Lincoln cents continues to grow, collectors remain eager to search for the next great discovery. Whether found in an old collection, a forgotten coin jar, or a roll from the bank, a coin like this reminds everyone that remarkable treasures can still be hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize their true significance and potential auction value of up to $53,000. Next coin, the 2002D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin is a fascinating piece that continues to attract attention from collectors and coin enthusiasts. While millions of these pennies were produced by the Denver Mint, certain examples stand apart because of their condition, appearance, and the excitement they generate in the numismatic market. Today, we are examining a circulated 2002 Lincoln cent with visible scratches, very fine condition, and an estimated auction value that has reached as high as $38,000 among interested collectors. At first glance, the coin appears to be an ordinary penny that may have spent years in circulation. The familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln dominates the obverse, and despite the effects of wear, many details remain visible. Lincoln's hair, cheek, bow tie, and coat still display strong design elements, making the coin attractive to collectors who appreciate circulated examples with remaining detail. The date 2002 is clearly visible, along with the small D mint mark beneath it. This mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing Lincoln cents. Although billions of pennies were minted during this period, collectors understand that not every coin follows the same journey. Some develop unique characteristics that make them far more desirable than ordinary examples. Examining the surface closely reveals numerous circulation marks and scratches. These small imperfections tell the story of a coin that spent years moving through daily commerce. Every scratch, mark, and worn area represents countless transactions and exchanges. Rather than reducing the coin's appeal entirely, these signs of use can add personality and history, making the piece more interesting to collectors who enjoy coins with character. The overall condition of this example is considered very fine. In this grade, the coin shows noticeable wear but still retains a significant amount of detail. The major design elements remain clear, and the lettering is sharp enough to be easily read. Collectors often appreciate very fine coins because they strike a balance between affordability and visual appeal while preserving much of the original design. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial remains recognizable, with many architectural details still visible. The columns and central structure show moderate wear, yet the design continues to display the craftsmanship that has made the Lincoln Memorial cent one of the most recognizable coins in American history. The surrounding lettering remains readable, contributing to the coin's attractive appearance. One reason collectors become excited about coins like this is the possibility of discovering hidden value in everyday pocket change. Most people overlook pennies, viewing them as insignificant. However, the world of coin collecting has repeatedly demonstrated that even common-looking coins can become highly sought after when certain factors align. Rarity, demand, condition, unusual characteristics, and collector interest all contribute to determining market value. Many collectors spend years searching through rolls of pennies from banks, inherited collections, and old coin jars. Their goal is to find examples that stand out from the millions of ordinary coins in circulation. The excitement of discovering a potentially valuable coin keeps enthusiasts engaged and continues to attract new collectors into the hobby every year. Professional grading services play an important role in the coin market. Before assigning a substantial value to a coin, experts carefully examine its authenticity, condition, and originality. They evaluate surface quality, wear patterns, coloration, and overall preservation. A certified coin often attracts stronger interest because buyers trust the independent assessment provided by respected grading companies. The Lincoln Cent series has remained one of the most popular collecting areas in the United States for more than a century. Since its introduction in 1909, collectors have pursued rare dates, mint marks, varieties, and unusual examples. The series offers something for everyone, from beginners searching through pocket change to advanced collectors building specialized collections. Auction houses frequently witness strong competition when unusual Lincoln cents become available. Multiple bidders may pursue the same coin, driving prices higher as each collector attempts to secure a unique piece for their collection. The excitement generated during these events can result in remarkable final sale prices, especially when a coin possesses characteristics that distinguish it from ordinary examples. The circulated 2002 Lincoln Memorial Cent, discussed here, has been associated with an estimated auction value of approximately $38,000 under exceptional market circumstances. Such a valuation reflects the enthusiasm that can develop when collectors recognize a coin as desirable or unique. While not every 2002 cent will achieve such a result, stories like these encourage collectors to inspect their coins more carefully. Another factor contributing to collector interest is the historical significance of Abraham Lincoln. His image has appeared on the cent for generations, making the coin one of the most familiar pieces of American currency. Many collectors feel a connection to history when holding a Lincoln cent, knowing that the design has remained a part of everyday American life for decades. Coins often carry stories that extend far beyond their face value. A penny may travel through countless hands, survive changing economic conditions, and remain preserved long enough to become a collectible. The marks and wear visible on a circulated coin serve as evidence of that journey, transforming a simple 1-cent piece into a small historical artifact. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the lesson remains simple. Never ignore a penny simply because it appears common. Check the date, examine the mint mark, inspect the surfaces, and look for unusual characteristics. Some of the most exciting discoveries in coin collecting have come from coins that were nearly overlooked. The 2002 Lincoln Memorial Cent, with visible scratches and very fine condition, serves as an example of how an ordinary-looking coin can capture the attention of collectors. Its combination of circulation history, surviving detail, collector demand, and potential auction value makes it a fascinating piece within the world of numismatics. Whether found in a collection, a coin roll, or a forgotten jar of change, coins like this continue to inspire collectors to keep searching for the next hidden treasure worth as much as $38,000 in today's auction market. Next coin. The 1992 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin is a fascinating piece that continues to attract attention from collectors searching for valuable pennies hidden in everyday collections. While millions of Lincoln cents were produced at the Denver Mint, during 1992 certain examples have become especially desirable because of their unique characteristics, collector demand, and historical significance. Today, we are examining a circulated 1992 Lincoln Memorial Cent with visible scratches, a dusty appearance, fine condition, and an estimated auction value that has reached as high as $40,000 among enthusiastic collectors. At first glance, the coin may appear to be an ordinary penny that has spent years in circulation. The familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains the centerpiece of the obverse design. Despite signs of wear, many important details remain visible. Lincoln's hair, facial features, coat, and bow tie continue to show definition, allowing the coin to preserve much of its original character. This combination of age and remaining detail often makes circulated coins appealing to collectors. The date 1992 appears clearly on the obverse, accompanied by the small D mint mark beneath it. This mint mark confirms that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. For many collectors, Denver minted Lincoln cents are an important part of completing date and mint collections. The 1992 issue has attracted additional attention because collectors carefully study examples from this year in search of unusual features and collectible varieties. A closer examination reveals numerous scratches scattered across the surface. These marks developed naturally through years of circulation as the coin passed through countless transactions. Every scratch represents part of the coin's journey, documenting its movement through stores, banks, and everyday commerce. Rather than simply viewing these marks as flaws, many collectors appreciate them as evidence of the coin's history. The coin also displays a dusty appearance across portions of its surface. Copper coins often develop distinctive coloration and textures after years of exposure to different environments. This dusty look gives the coin a unique personality that separates it from brighter examples. Some collectors prefer coins that show signs of natural aging because these characteristics cannot be perfectly reproduced and help make each coin unique. The overall condition of this coin is considered fine. In this grade, moderate wear is visible on the highest points of the design, but major details remain clear and recognizable. The lettering remains readable, and the portrait retains enough definition to maintain strong visual appeal. Fine condition coins often strike an attractive balance between affordability and collectability, making them popular among hobbyists. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design remains clearly identifiable. The structure continues to display many architectural details despite years of circulation. The columns of the memorial can still be distinguished, while the surrounding lettering remains strong and readable. The dusty surfaces visible on portions of the reverse contribute to the coin's distinctive appearance and overall character. One reason Lincoln cents continue to captivate collectors is the possibility of finding valuable coins in unexpected places. Millions of pennies remain stored in jars, boxes, albums, and collections across the country. While most are worth only face value, a small number attract significant collector interest due to rarity, demand, condition, or unusual characteristics. This possibility encourages collectors to inspect every coin carefully. Professional grading services play a critical role in the modern coin market. Experts evaluate coins for authenticity, preservation, surface quality, and overall appeal. Their assessments provide confidence to buyers and sellers alike. When a coin receives professional certification, it often gains additional credibility and attention within the marketplace. The Lincoln Cents series remains one of the most widely collected coin series in the United States. Since its introduction in 1,909 generations of collectors have searched for rare dates, mint marks, varieties, and exceptional examples. The accessibility of Lincoln cents makes them attractive to beginners, while the challenge of discovering unusual pieces keeps experienced collectors engaged. Auction houses frequently witness strong competition whenever desirable Lincoln cents become available. Multiple bidders may pursue the same coin, especially when it possesses characteristics that fit specialized collections. This competition can sometimes push prices far beyond expectations as collectors seek to secure important additions to their collections. The circulated 1992D Lincoln Memorial cent featured here has been associated with an estimated auction value reaching approximately $40,000 under favorable market conditions. Such a valuation reflects the enthusiasm that can develop when collectors identify a coin as particularly desirable. While not every example from this date will achieve such a result, the possibility continues to generate excitement among hobbyists and treasure hunters alike. Abraham Lincoln's presence on the cent also contributes to its enduring popularity. As one of the most respected figures in American history, Lincoln remains an important symbol of leadership and national unity. His portrait has appeared on the cent for more than a century, creating a strong historical connection that many collectors appreciate. Every circulated coin carries a story. The scratches, dusty surfaces, and signs of wear visible on this penny represent decades of use and movement through the economy. Each mark serves as evidence of the coin's long journey, transforming an ordinary piece of currency into a small artifact of everyday history. Many remarkable discoveries have come from old collections, forgotten jars of change, and inherited coin albums. Collectors frequently share stories about finding valuable coins in places where nobody expected them. These stories inspire others to search their own collections and examine coins more closely. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the lesson is simple. Never overlook a penny because it appears common. Examine the date carefully. Check the mint mark. Inspect the surfaces, and look for unusual characteristics. Sometimes the most exciting discoveries are hiding among coins that others ignore. The 1992D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent, with circulation scratches, dusty surfaces, and fine condition, demonstrates how an everyday penny can become the focus of serious collector interest. Its combination of history, appearance, collector demand, and potential auction value makes it a fascinating example within the world of numismatics. Whether discovered in pocket change, an inherited collection, or an old coin jar, this coin serves as a reminder that hidden treasures may still be waiting to be found, with some examples attracting attention and achieving auction values of up to $40,000 in today's competitive coin market. Next coin. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin without a mint mark is one of the most interesting pennies in modern American coin collecting. While millions of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, certain examples continue to attract attention because of their appearance, condition, and collector demand. Among these are circulated coins that display visible scratches, natural toning, and fine condition details. Although many people overlook pennies in everyday change, collectors understand that some examples can become highly desirable under the right circumstances. Today, we are taking a closer look at a 1982 Lincoln Memorial cent with no mint mark that has been associated with an estimated auction value of up to $45,000. At first glance, this coin appears to be an ordinary penny that has spent years moving through circulation. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most recognized images in American coinage. Despite moderate wear, many details remain visible. Lincoln's profile is still clear, and important design elements such as the hair, cheek, coat, and bow tie continue to show definition. These surviving details help the coin maintain strong visual appeal among collectors who appreciate circulated examples. The date 1982 appears prominently on the front of the coin. Unlike Denver or San Francisco issues, this example carries no mint mark, indicating that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The year 1982 is particularly significant because it marked an important transition period in United States coin production. During that year, the Mint produced multiple varieties of Lincoln cents, making 1982 one of the most studied dates in the entire series. Upon closer examination, several circulation scratches can be observed across the coin's surface. These marks were created naturally as the coin traveled through countless transactions over many years. Every scratch and contact mark represents a small piece of the coin's history. Rather than viewing these marks solely as imperfections, many collectors see them as evidence of a long and fascinating journey through American commerce. Another notable feature of this coin is its natural toning. Over time, copper coins develop unique colors and surface textures as they react to environmental conditions. This example displays attractive toning that gives the coin an aged and distinctive appearance. The color variation adds depth and character, helping the coin stand apart from brighter examples. Many collectors actively seek naturally toned coins because each one develops its own unique pattern over decades of storage and circulation. The overall condition of the coin is considered fine. In this grade, moderate wear is visible on the highest points of the design, but the major features remain strong and easy to identify. The lettering is clear, the date remains bold, and the portrait retains much of its original detail. Fine condition coins are often appreciated because they preserve enough design detail while still reflecting a long history of circulation. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial remains recognizable despite years of wear. Many architectural details can still be seen within the memorial structure, and the surrounding inscriptions remain readable. The reverse toning complements the appearance of the obverse, creating a balanced and attractive overall presentation. Collectors often value coins that display consistent and natural aging across both sides. One of the reasons coin collecting remains so popular is the possibility of discovering hidden value in ordinary pocket change. Most people see pennies as common and insignificant, yet collectors know that some examples possess characteristics that make them highly desirable. This possibility encourages hobbyists to search through rolls of coins, inherited collections, and forgotten jars of change in hopes of finding something special. Professional grading services play a major role in determining the market value of collectible coins. Experts carefully examine each coin for authenticity, preservation, surface quality, originality, and eye appeal. Their evaluations provide confidence to buyers and sellers, helping establish fair market values. A certified coin often receives stronger attention from collectors because it has been independently verified by professionals. The Lincoln Cent series has remained one of the most popular collecting fields in American numismatics for more than a century. Since its introduction in 1909, collectors have searched for rare dates, varieties, errors, and unusual examples. The 1982 issue continues to generate interest because of its historical importance and the multiple varieties produced during that year. Auction houses frequently see competitive bidding whenever unique Lincoln Cents become available. Collectors often compete aggressively for coins that possess attractive characteristics or complete important collections. When demand is strong and supply is limited, auction prices can rise dramatically. This excitement contributes to the popularity of Lincoln Cents and keeps collectors searching for exceptional examples. The circulated 1982 Lincoln Memorial Cent, without a mint mark featured here, has been associated with an estimated auction value reaching approximately $45,000 under favorable market conditions. Such a figure reflects the enthusiasm that can develop when collectors identify a coin as particularly desirable. While not every 1982 cent will command such a value, stories like these continue to inspire collectors to examine their coins more carefully. Abraham Lincoln's image also contributes to the enduring appeal of these coins. As one of the most respected presidents in American history, Lincoln remains a powerful symbol of leadership and national unity. His portrait has appeared on the cent for generations, creating a strong connection between everyday currency and American history. Every circulated coin tells a story. The scratches, toning, and signs of wear visible on this penny represent decades of use and countless exchanges between people. These marks transform a simple 1-cent coin into a small historical artifact that reflects the passage of time and the movement of commerce. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the message is simple. Never ignore a penny simply because it looks ordinary. Examine the date, check for a mint mark, study the condition, and look for unusual characteristics. Sometimes the most exciting discoveries are hiding in plain sight. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial, 1 cent with no mint mark, circulated surfaces, visible scratches, natural toning, and fine condition, serves as a reminder that remarkable treasures can still be found among everyday coins. Its historical significance, attractive appearance, collector demand, and potential auction value make it one of the most fascinating examples within the Lincoln Cent series, inspiring collectors to continue searching for hidden gems that may be worth far more than their face value.